the ebbs and flows of life. I kind of wanted to make a video just talking about what it is that I'm currently thinking about, what it is that I'm going through, how it is that I want to take content creation more seriously. And I think what better way than to just make a video spilling out stuff that's in my head right now. I found myself in a little bit of a bubble the last couple of days, thinking that what I'm going through no one else could understand. And then I got myself out of that by reminding myself that there's 8 billion people in the world. Like, there's no way that what it is that you're feeling and what it is that you're going through wouldn't be understood by someone else on the internet. So I'm like, why not just make a video about it? And again, like, I want to get more consistent with content creation this year. I was having a conversation with someone over the weekend, and one of the things that got brought up was, why is it such a problem when things don't go exactly my way? I'm like, oh my god. I had to reflect. I had to really reflect. Whenever I have conversations with this person, whenever I have little issues here and there and we talk about it, I feel like I always leave with something that expands my inner knowledge, but at the same time I perceive it as a threat to the old way that I was thinking. But then I tell myself, like, wait, I'm not sure if the way that I'm thinking about is bad or wrong anymore. Because it's like, whenever I have these conversations with them, they're insightful, they're interesting, they have a good head on their shoulders, so it just leaves me feeling more insightful. But at the end of the day, it also leaves me feeling like, thinking like, France, you're crazy. Like, you're actually crazy. Even I don't think I'm crazy, but in the moment I think I'm crazy, because I'm just like, the way that you think and the way that this person thinks are too different. But anyways, it just had me reflecting so much on the real answer, and it's about control. It's about control and my incessant need to want things to be a certain way so that I am protected. But then I think to myself, why am I letting my sense of security be threatened by having these expectations on how things should go, and then taking it out in such an abrasive way when things don't go that way, that now in real time I'm affecting this connection that I have with someone that doesn't deserve it, you know? And then I had another moment of reflection that I'm putting so much pressure on someone to take care of me when they didn't sign up for that. But what I mean when I say that is that I think meaningful, genuine relationships should be a safe space for people. Like, whatever you're going through is now what I'm going through. Your burden is my burden. Like, let's sit with it and reflect. But I think my mistake here is believing that any little burden should be brought up, like every little adjustment that you want in the relationship should be stated. Unless it's truly a threat to the connection that you have with this person, then that's different. But I guess I'm talking about the issues that your brain tells you are issues in the relationship, when really it's a personal issue and it has more to do with you than with this other person. They just happen to trigger it temporarily. It's such a nuanced topic for me, because I think relationships too are also like, you should both be people that are actively choosing each other. That's my belief. People that are actively choosing each other, they're still their own person, they're still their own being. At the end of the day, you're just actively wanting this person to be in your life, and just having this relationship with them. I think that's as simple as things should be. Like, of course, people are always going to clash. People are always going to not agree on the same things with each other. But I think that's also really nice, because that's when you actively get to learn from the people that are around you. But yeah, this whole conversation that we had over the weekend just made me reflect a lot on how actively trying to change for the better is such a hard thing to do when all you've known your whole life is just how you want things to be, and how much of a hard ass you can be, and how arrogant and how like hard-headed you can really be, and trying to break free from that so that you don't jeopardize these connections that you have with people is so hard. It's so hard. Breaking free from old thinking patterns, whether it's towards love, jobs, routines, eating habits, to actively stop yourself, pause, and switch your mental lane from the old one to the new one, and choosing the new and uncomfortable choice of something different, something that you never would have thought to do before because you were so comfortable before. It's just it's a crazy thing to experience. It truly is. But I'm trying not to be so hard on myself. I'm trying to like really understand where it is that all of these emotions are coming from. It doesn't help to beat yourself up when you're really down. And one thing I like to remind myself of too is that it's our first time living and experiencing. And I guess I psych myself out a lot too, because I want to figure everything out ASAP, as to not go through life and waste it, not knowing and just wanting to be wiser. But again, this is where my expectations create unnecessary realities, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen 2 hours from now. I don't know what is going to happen a year from now. I'm trying to change my mindset to find the beauty in the unknown, and in the unknown, and just having faith that everything will work out. Whenever something happens, you will figure it out. You will figure out what it is that you should do, how it is that you should handle things. But yeah, my takeaway from this video is that being hard on yourself helps no one. Breaking away from old patterns are hard, but not impossible. Not impossible. And give yourself grace. This is it's such a crazy, nuanced topic. Like, there's so many different ways that you can try and help bettering yourself, just figuring out those ways, but also reminding yourself that you have to do these things in order to be a better person for yourself and be a better person for the people that are around you. How it is that you move one way is how you move with everything else. And yeah.